Hi, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. Today we have a question. Where'd that question go? From our friend Galvinus, who says, is farting a problem when grappling? I genuinely want to know because I trump a lot. Okay. Trump, wow. There are so many euphemisms for the word fart. Trump, that's the first time I've heard that. The political ramifications of that are staggering. But let's get back on track here. The first jiu-jitsu class that I joined, the coach was teaching a triangle choke. And he has his assistant locked up in the choke. He's talking through the move. And then suddenly, he lets one. He just rips one and it's loud. And the guy in the triangle choke, if you're not familiar with that move, basically you have your legs wrapped around the shoulder and head of your opponent. They are facing directly down toward you. And, not the type of position you would want somebody to flatulate on you in. Man, my mother is this very old school British woman who is very concerned about proper English. And fart was like a swear word in my house. We just didn't say it, because if we did, we would get the lecture and she would very loudly say, "We do not say fart in this household. The correct word is flatulate." Flatulate, yes. That's one of those words nobody ever says in casual conversation, but how many times did I hear my mother use the word flatulate? Going on an aside here, so the coach farts in this dude's face, flatulates in this dude's face, and the assistant coach is like, "Sensei, was that you?" Because it's going up into his mouth and his nose. It's disgusting, man. You can get pink eye that way, so. Did you know that? Pink eye comes from bacteria coming out of the colon, basically, out of poop. And flatulence, which can contain particles of that. So stay away from that. Anyway, and not to his credit, the coach said, "No, nothing happened. Just continue." And he just kept teaching the move, and the guy's like, "I'm dying here." And all of us watching were thinking, man, we are so glad we did not volunteer to demonstrate this move today. So please don't let that be you. That was not a great moment in that coach's teaching career, I would say. If you accidentally fart in somebody's face, own up to it, apologize, let go of that triangle choke, move on. Okay. So what should you do if you are prone to flatulence, my friend? If you have a problem farting a lot, what should you do? You should pay attention to your diet and also to your pooping schedule. You should poop more, because if you're farting more, you have gas backed up in your colon that needs to come out. And if you poop more, the gas comes with it. Pay attention to your diet. Is there anything you are eating that seems to cause flatulence and gas more? If that's the case, maybe don't eat that, at least not on your training days. Chew your food more. This is a big problem. Some people, they grow up in these households where they are competing with their siblings to get the food on the table, and so they go at it like wolves, and they gobble it down as fast as they can. My wife grew up in a household like this, and so she gobbles down her food in like 2 bites. And I watch her like, "We're not competing for food. It's okay. It's okay. Your brothers aren't here. You won't starve." And she's like, "I can't help it. It's just a habit. It's just a habit." From growing up with these hungry older brothers who would gobble up everything on the kitchen table. So chew your food more. That's going to solve a lot of problems for you. Yes, everybody has different gut bacteria going on. Sometimes foods that will cause flatulence in you won't cause flatulence in other people. So pay attention specifically to what is causing it in you. Eat less of that or none of that. Change your diet. And poop more. If you don't feel like you can, again, that's a dietary issue and also an exercise issue. When you move, when you walk regularly, especially after you eat, I would recommend this. After you eat, walk for about 30 minutes. That will get your intestines moving, it will get the food processing more, and it will work the gas out of your system. So that when it comes time to roll, you'll be farting less, and your flatulence will not become a public disturbance, hopefully. Anyway, I hope that helps. Man, here we're out talking about farts and poop on Q&A with the coach, but it needed to be said, so there you go. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and train.